Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing good. In today's video, I'll discuss with you one of the SQL interview question asked in Amazon for business analyst role. This question is basically to test your joins knowledge in SQL, how good you are with joins without giving any data. If you are not good with joins, how joins work in SQL, you might face difficulty to answer this question. So what was asked in the interview? So there's a two table, table A and table B. So in table A there's 100 records and table B there's 1,000 records. And interviewer want us to give how many minimum and maximum number of rows both tables can give with all types of join. So this is the only data and the requirement was given, and he uh, want to see the minimum number of rows and maximum number of both tables can give with different joins like inner join, left join, right join, full outer join. Okay, I hope you understand the question properly. So before jumping onto the solution, I recommend to solve this question by own and pour your answer in the comment section. Okay, okay. Now let's move to the solution. So to explain this, I have created a three temporary tables and inserted a data accordingly to show you how joins and how joins work and what would be the answer for this asked question. So let me show you. So I've created a three temp table A, B, C, and this is the how data is inserted. Let me show you. So I'm running it to show you the data. So in table A, B, and C, in table A, I have inserted 1 with 100 number of rows. You can see 100 number of rows. You can see my cursor. There's a 100 number of rows with 1, which was asked in first table. Like there's a 100 records. In second table, there's a 1,000 records. You can see 111,000 times. And in result 3, I have inserted a different result with 2 with 1,000. So it will like a replacement of B but different inputs like B 2. In result 1 it was 1. Okay, now let's move to the solution. So first question was asked like how many minimum number of rows with inner join. So can you answer it? So with inner join there could be a two possibility. Either every record will match or either none of record will match. So if none of the record will match, what should be the output? Let me show you. So output, let first understand the maximum number of rows. So I'm just running it. You can see 1 lakh rows. See my cursor, 1 lakh. So how it works, let me show you by a small data set. So let's say in table A, I have three inputs with 111 and B there's a 111 or four inputs. So the how many maximum number of inputs can it give? It will give 3 into 4, 12 inputs. Why it show? Let's say I take example of this first. So first found the four identical joins in the next table. So it will match four times 11111. Similar for second input, similar for third input. So it total output is 12. This is how inner joins work. So we have seen the maximum number of input. Let's suppose now there is a no match. Let's say there's a table C. I have a 2, 2, 2, 2. This simple. Will there any output for the same? No. There will be zero output. Let me show you also. So in table C, you remember I have a input 2, which is a different from table A, which is poured with all one records. Let me show you also. You can see no result. So here is the answer for this. Minimum number of rows will be 0. Maximum number of rows will be 1 lakh. Okay. Now let's jump to the left join. Now in left join always a priority given to the left table. Let's say here we have a priority. You can ask the interviewer also which table you want to give a priority. So here I have taken a priority to the table A, left join. Okay, so here understand we are doing a left join now. So 111 again and B 111. So if I do a left join, it will work similarly like an inner join. because it found all the matching records in table B also. So what would the result also here? It will be 12 only. So in left join also maximum number of output will be 1 lakh. Okay, but what would be the minimum number of records? Can you answer it? Here let's see, there will be no record matches with the left join with the now I'm joining table A and table C. So here is three records, here is a four records, but different input 2 to 2. So there is a no match in table A and table C. So what would be the output? It will show the output, but with all the records with table A only. So these are the inputs. Three records will be there. So here in table A, as per the asked question, minimum number of records was 100. So minimum records it here also it will give 100 only. Okay, I hope it's clear too. Now move to right join. Right join here, if we do a right join, the priority moves to table next table on which we are joining. So table B over here. Okay, so can you answer it? What would be the answer? Yeah, you are correct. So answer is maximum, again 1 lakh. Let me show you also. Let me run it. You can see 1 lakh. Let me explain on the Excel part also. Here is main table is B with the four records 4111, and now and we are joining with the table A with the three records. So here it is also found all the records matching 111. So this will match with this table three times, this next input also three times. So 4 into 3 12 again. Okay, now we have seen the maximum number of inputs. Here in this case is 1 lakh as per the asked question, but what would be the minimum number of inputs? Can you answer it? Now consider table A and C with the different records. In table C there's a four records, and this is the main table. Now this will be table considered to extract the data because we are doing a right join. Okay, so right join we have a four records, so and there is no match in table A, so it will give four records only. Okay, let's check that part also. So in table C we have unmatched records. Let me run this part. Can you see 1000? Table A it shows null and null, and there is no records, but the record will show from the right table which is 1000 records, which have 1000 record. So the minimum number of records will be 1000 in right join and maximum 1 lakh. Now let's move to full outer join. In full outer join, this is the like most difficult part in this in all the joins to answer it. So can you answer before jumping to solution for the full outer join? Okay, I hope you answered it. Now let's match. So how full outer join work? So let's say this is the left join, this is the right join, and this is the common part. Let's like visualize there's a one row, one line over here. So full outer join will give the result of unmatched data from table A and unmatched data from table B and the matched data from between both the tables, this intersection part. Okay, now give me a maximum number of input. Okay, so here in table A we have 1000, in table B we have in table B we have a 100, in table B we have 1000 records. So in both the tables all the records will match. Okay, because we have a common inputs in both of them. So this is the intersection part. So there is a no unmatched part left in table A and B. So what would be the record? Again 1 lakh maximum in full outer join. You can let me show you also that part first. Yeah, can you see 1 lakh rows? Let me show you also. It shows 1 lakh rows. You can see my cursor. So maximum number of inputs or output will be 1 lakh. Now we have to identify minimum number of rows. So here's the catchy part. So we have to eliminate this intersection part now. So let's see, there's a table 1, table C with 100 record, 1000 records with but different inputs. In table C we don't have any match records. So this intersection part will not come. So there's a two possibility only. You want to check there how can you visualize how joins work or not without giving any data. So he just give a 100 inputs in table A and table C. So we have to just consider the ideal scenarios. Okay, so there is a no match now. Okay, but it will give the unmatched data from table A and table B both. Okay, now in this tables A and C, can you answer it? So in table A it will give 3 records, in table B it will give 4 records. So how many records will be total? 7. So can you answer for table A which have 100 records and table C which have 1000 records? So how many will be total? 1100. Okay, let me show you also on the table. So let me answer first. What will be the minimum record? It's a 1100, and let me show you the answer also. So I'm joining with table A and C. Yeah, can you see? Yeah, there's a 1100 records with table 2 records and table 1 record. What would the final answer with inner join? With minimum number of rows, there should be a 0 records, with which is a minimum number of records with inner join. And what could be the maximum number of records? It would be a 1 lakh. Okay, and what would be the minimum number of rows with left join? It would be 100, and maximum number of rows again 1 lakh. Now with the right join, in right join we have a main table now B. Okay, so it will give 1000 result. Okay, and maximum again 1 lakh with all the joins, all the matching records. In full after join, with the minimum number of records it will be 1100, and maximum number of rows again 1 lakh, where all the match records are matched. Here unmatched. So minimum number of rows we have to consider where the no data will match. So let's say an ideal scenario where data is not matching with both of the tables. Maximum number of rows we have to consider the ideal scenario where every data matches. So this is how the interviewer want to check your joins knowledge, whether you would be able to answer it or not. So if you have a good understanding on joins, you would be able to answer all of the this minimum and maximum number of records, or like any question on the number of records on joins part very easily.